Today's Wednesday, August 26th, and I am standing right outside the eBay shed. Now, yesterday I told y'all about having to get up this morning and film and edit and do all the things that have to be done to create a video. I have got to figure out my workflow because I waited until the last minute to produce my sharing the journey video, which goes live tonight at 7. Now, I normally do a premiere, but because I spent so much time today doing the video, the editing, writing the description, coming up with all the tags that go into it, doing all the things that have to be done, it takes about, not including the filming, but it takes 3 to 4 hours just to edit and to upload the video. Now, it took me maybe 45 minutes to an hour this morning to film tonight's vlog, which is vlog 30 for sharing the journey. And then I spent maybe 3 hours and 15 minutes doing the editing and preparing the upload. And now it is in there, it's rendered, and now the video is actually uploading to YouTube. I have it scheduled for 7 o'clock tonight. By the time you see this, the vlog will have already been live last night, because this is the vlog that will go live at 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. So I haven't done anything with eBay. It's after lunchtime. Now there is a few things I do want to get done outside, not much. I've already put Old Glory up. If you can see Old Glory down there hanging off the eBay shed, that's down there. But Cindy tripped over my bucket, and I had these seats on here, and so she tripped over. This is where I keep all my hoses for my propane tanks to tie into the motorhome. So she tripped over that. She actually even broke this handle, which I use to carry it. So I've got that one, and then I've got a friend of mine that actually found a new bucket at the trash dump, and he brought this to me. So I've bought 2 new top seats for these. Let me go get them and we will put those on. So these are actually hunting lids. I like them because the top spins when you sit on it, and it has a handle which will take care of the issue that, see, now I've got a handle, I can carry it. I'll put this one back over by the step, and the top twirls. Somebody can use that as an extra seat. And then I'll put one right here on this new bucket. I can carry it over here, and I'll have another one over there. So I'm gonna put those in the Amazon link in the description and possibly the pinned comment, just because I think they're handy, they're inexpensive. These are the deluxe models compared to what I had on there before. And that way, if we have people visit, they will be able to enjoy a place to sit this cushion. And again, here's Old Glory. We got a little bit of wind today. We had one sale this morning about 9:30 came in. One of the remotes we listed sold. I think I listed it 2 or 3 days ago. Now I have got a problem I've got to figure out. Is this remote for the TV? It also does the fan. So how is that possible? If anybody knows, let me know. So anyway, that's crazy. It won't turn it back on, but it'll definitely turn it off. Let me pull. Let's see, I'll go and pull the one that sold. Here it is. This little Samsung remote sold. Let's see how much it sold for. As you can see, the 51% the video for tonight. Let's see. Selling. All right, so it sold for $14.87, free shipping. So I'm gonna get that packed up and a label made, and I'll be back in a minute. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some bubble wrap, wrap the remote a couple times in the bubble wrap, stick it in a poly bag. For a $15 remote, I think that's all I need to do. So that should protect it enough. I'll stick it in the poly bag, seal it, put the label on it, and then we'll take it to the post office in a little while. And that's what it looks like, all packed up and ready to go. So if you look here, there's the remote. It took 1 day to sell. I got it for free. It was donated to me. Cost $2. If you add these two together, $2.47 in my eBay fees. Got $5.48 shipping cost. So I made almost $7. I'm gonna count that as $7 today, $6.92. 42% profit margin. I'm pretty good with that. So if we go up here, got $7, one product sold. Still gotta list some stuff today, y'all. I know this is crazy, but the first thing I'm gonna work on listing today is this Stir Crazy West Bend popcorn maker. I actually picked this up at the trash can. Somebody had left it out. Now, I was hoping this cord was in good shape. It's cracked, it does work, but you can see where somebody glued it together. So that's trash, and this top is trash. But the butter top, that is very sellable. They sell on eBay, along with this heating base and this cap and this stir stick. We're talking about $6 or $7, $12 and $15. So I can get $30 worth of listings, and they sell pretty normal. I mean, on a normal pace, like 50 to 60% sell-through rate. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to clean it up and we will get it listed. All right, we're going to go through a what we listed portion. I did not write down the names of each individual thing that are the price that I listed, but I listed these separately. I've got 2 Waze cameras. They are used but tested and work good, and they are in super clean condition. I bought those for $10 each. I bought a very common King James Version Bible because it was new, open box. I love listing Bibles. I listed that for under $10. If anybody needs a good Bible, it's in the store now. And I enjoy these cookbooks, although they don't sell well, but you know, sometimes you got to have fun. This is Cooks for the Cure, Cherokee County Health Department. It's a very nice cookbook, and it originally benefited the American Cancer Society. And then I love church cookbooks and stuff. Low sell-through rates, but if you're from Murphy, North Carolina, which is where this one's from, or if you just enjoy good home cooking, I listed that, I think, for under $15. I enjoy them. That's why I buy them. They're not actually great business. Seasoned with Love, the 4-H Club, Tomotla, Tomotla. I believe that's in North Carolina. Very old, lots of good recipes. It's got a little inscription. Dixie used to be if you opened this page, Dixie Palmer was in charge for 27 years of the 4-H. Looks like Dixie gave this cookbook to Julie. I just couldn't let it sit in a thrift store and it end up being destroyed. So If you like church cookbooks, it's listed in there under $15 or best offer. Make me an offer. I've got very little in them. And then earlier you saw that popcorn popper. I got $40 worth of listings out of it. This is the base I already did up. Here's the little twirly part that goes on top that mixes the butter and stuff with the popcorn and keeps it moving. Listed that. Here's the top that goes on top of the butter area. Again, I listed that. That's like $9, and this was like $14, and that was like $17 or $18. So maybe but closer to 30 in listing. But let's see, that gives me, let's go to Flipwise, 8 new listings today for $161. I'm still sitting at one sold for $7. But if one of y'all come in tonight or tomorrow and buy one of those cookbooks, I'd be happy. I almost forgot that we sold something today, so I'm headed down to the post office. Post office is only about 4.5 miles from our campsite, so that's not too bad.
You haven't actually checked the hours of the post office, have you?
No, I haven't, and it's 3:58. So hopefully they're open till 5. The only hours I've checked is the Saturday hours, and the Saturday hours show open until noon. So I'll check that while I'm in here. Post office is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, and Saturday, 8 to noon. That's what I got from that. Lady just said that I just missed. They've got one big eBayer here in town. She said they got a lot of people doing the Vinted and stuff that don't know what they're doing, but
The what?
Vinted. It's just a new, like Depop, and it's just a new smaller online sales.
What Depop and blah blah. And
It's just, it's another type of eBay, but smaller. But anyway, she said a lady came in here today. It's like their biggest eBayer, and they have a ton of eBayers here in town. That's why the thrift stores are so picked over. And Bruno told us that. But she said she brought in 68 packages, and she sells lamps and pots and pans and you name it. She said she's got a warehouse over here that she keeps it all in. It's crazy how much stuff is sold. So we're going to run to Walmart. You've got a grocery list, right?
I thought you said we were going to Acme.
Would you rather go to Acme?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's right here.
But Acme is actually in New Jersey. There's an Ingles. There's an Ingles. Well, let's just go to Ingles. I don't feel like driving all the way to Acme.
Who's stuck? I mean, we are just stuck. We have not transitioned.
We have not transitioned. I did look when I haven't even looked at where that package was going, and somebody gave me that remote in New Jersey.
I
brought it all the way to Georgia, and now I'm mailing it back to New Jersey. How about them apples? While I was at the post office, I sold, if y'all saw me list this the other day, this is the White Noise Sleep Easy T12. Let's see, I bought that at Safe Thrift for $8 on the 22nd. I listed it for $24.87 on the 24th. And then today, 2 days later, I received a $21 offer. I accepted it. It's $21 plus $8.17 shipping. So I'm probably still gonna make $12 or $13. The box I've got's a little big, so I'm gonna make it a little smaller and we'll pack it up. Let me mark about where I need this box cut off at. I think if I cut it off about just a couple inches down, I will get my shaping tool. And I'll go around all the edges. making the box smaller so it costs less to ship and I don't have to use as much shipping supplies. And that'll allow it to bend down right there. Let me get some bubble. Wrap this thing up in some bubble. Grab me a pair of scissors. Cindy just bought me these scissors at the grocery store because I was complaining about trying to use a razor blade. I think it's going to be much better. Wrap this up like that in some bubble. A little bit of tape there. Get some tape here. A little bit of tape on this end. Hold that in place. Get my box. Get a little bit of paper. Put my bubble. A little more paper on top. Strap it over. Let me see how much that's going to weigh. £1.25 pounds. Alright, it's all packaged up. Let me go put it on the label machine and I'll be right back. Alright, so shipping was $6.99. I made $9.66 off of that purchase in like 2 days. Let's see what that's. 121% return on investment. Profit margin was 33%. You know, I think those are good numbers. So today I had 2 sales for a net profit of $17. So as you can see the board I updated, I did 8 listings for $161. I had 2 sales, totaled $17. They weren't the highest profit items, but I've got to get the 2 sales up to like 10 sales and then it's $100 a day or something. We'll have to see, but so far this week we haven't been skunked. Sunday, 8 sales for $36. Monday, 4 sales for $60. Tuesday, 1 sale for $60, and today 2 sales for $17. All right, that's gonna be it for the day. It is 5:58 and I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna edit this video, get it rendered and put up, and then I think Cindy and I are gonna run to the pool. Thanks for joining me again today, and we will see you tomorrow.